Hi guys, and welcome to your December 2020. This is going to be the timeless reading, week 2. What aren't they telling you? Reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aqua, by now your week 1 video is already up. I encourage you to go and check that out as well. Thank you all for your condolences. I got a bit of bad news, as I've been letting all of you guys know, which affected the week 1 videos, but you know, week 2 is not over with yet. So I decided that I'm going to be pulling past energy and then channeling the new energy for this week, just so we can have videos for all 4 weeks, and it's helping me to kind of work through my pain. So thank you so much for all of you guys sending your condolences. Week 1 video is up for your viewing pleasure right now. They will be dropped in pairs, guys. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, and hello to my members. We will be dropping them in pairs, okay? And then I will be doing top 3, look at me, at the end. Just because I wanted to get the bulk of the content out. They always go first. So it just made sense to go ahead and drop them in that particular order. If you are connecting with Libra, Taurus, and Capricorn for week 1, those videos are already up for your viewing pleasure. And I am starting to drop them in pairs. So 4th through 12th is being dropped in that order. Same order as last week. Let's keep going. So, Aqua, sitting with your energy in this particular reading is a completely different type of reading. Now, typically when I see the Romance Angel Oracle cards, 2 specific cards in the same reading, that typically means that one person or one energy is this and one energy is the other. I will get into that. I just want to send a really quick reminder. If you are my member, the Marvelous member Christmas presents, I sent you guys a contact form. It's imperative that you get that out. I am going to send the link out and put it at the end of everything as I catch back up. I need all of your information for me to send your presents out to you, as well as the disclosure forms completed. Those checkbox are very important, because if you don't check that I have permission to process your personal information, I can't. So if you are a Marvelous member and you want the present, you want your member gift, then please fill that out. The deadline to get that to me will be next Friday, a week from today, because if I don't get them out, they're not going to mail in enough time, okay? Sorry to interrupt, Aquarius. So, sitting with your energy, I know that this particular reading, it's not necessarily a reading like week 1 where we're talking about an established type of relationship. This particular reading, I believe, is going to hit our newbies, our middle of the road type of relationships that just started. I want to say within maybe the last 12 to 18 months. Why do I say that? Because I see an energy of past here. Not the same type of past energy in week 1's reading, which was a good one. But a different type of energy, which gets us to the first blockage, which is balance, okay? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. In the heart place, we do have love. Hold on. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And then we also have pride. I love myself and see myself in everyone. Balance, love, and pride. When I'm looking at the tops that make sense, I will weave these into the reading as I see fit. I don't want to give them to you yet. When I'm looking at the heart place, someone has definitely went through a lot of trouble in this particular union to block love out. Love is very self-serving in this particular union. Love is something that someone does or has created a situation where they want to create a soft place to land, rather than looking at it from a standpoint of how important and beautiful it can be. They look at it or approach it from a standpoint of providing them a soft place to land, a very self-serving type of thing, which it became imbalanced. A lot of the energy and these blockages between you and the person that loves you, Aqua, has a lot to do with another relationship that is over. Actually is over. But someone, either you or the person you're connected with, definitely has that bag of garbage on their back and have brought it right into this relationship. Some of this past energy is the attachment, your attachment style. When I'm looking at the balance, it's being clarified by discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Someone definitely in this energy held back. And whenever I see that discernment, I know that it's twofold. Discernment starts out as a person that's actually not having the skills, not having the emotional intelligence to distinguish the love from the fear and the truth from the illusion. However, the second part of that is the individual on the receiving end who has built up sort of a tolerance for it. On one hand, it's a tolerance, and on the other hand, it's like a coping mechanism. It's good when it's good, and it's bad when it's worse. Something like that. Freedom is in the heart place, clarifying love. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. When I see that and I see the cards that's in the Romance Angel Oracle, it lets me know. Pride being clarified by trust. Absolutely. You have a strong connection to your soul's love and voice and have faith in your intuition. This person is not faithful. Not faithful to themselves. Not faithful or has not been faithful. There's an energy between you guys that this person, I say it again. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Aqua. It's one of those type of things when I see this card combination, it's always about, if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? I was talking to my mother who is an Aquarius, and it comes up all the time. We talk about how people really don't know what they want. People don't know what they want. People don't know. And she loves these conversations, by the way, because she's an Aquarius. So any type of intellectual conversations, you guys are down for it. Good stuff, as she says. But the point is that people really don't know what they want. People think that they know what they want. And a lot of times also, individuals does not have the emotional intelligence to understand that every cause is an effect. When you want faithfulness, when you want trust, when you want companionship, are you faithful? Are you trustworthy? Are you a good companion? It's not just about saying what you want. It's about changing those things also within yourself to make yourself a good companion, trustworthy, and just as faithful as you want, as you expect. Okay? So we talked about that. And I feel like, obviously, when people put themselves in those trick bags, that's when loneliness sets in. And then they realize that they need to practice self-love. That's why I saved those two for the end. You realize the love of self is necessary to love another one. This is all about self-love, by the way, and this is what I feel. Let's go into the main energy here. So I'm telling you that there is an energy between you guys before I get this main energy in here of stop and go, of not knowing exactly what the purpose is, of not having the discernment to distinguish between love from fear and truth from illusion. Someone has a very self-imposing and these, again, perceived limitations that has blocked the flow of this relationship flourishing and blossoming into what it really could be. First card out is the Seven of Wands. The second card out is Justice. In the heart place, we do have, if I can get it out, the Nine of Swords. Makes complete sense, right? Yes. We do have the World. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. We do have the Two of Swords. This energy is a very sword related. You definitely are connecting with someone who has a fellow Aqua, Libra, Gemini in their chart. Sprinkling this energy on all of this is the Passion, the Prince of Wands. I'm looking at the swords. The entire reading is swords with the exception of the World and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I'm obviously blind. It's split. I said Seven of Wands, not Seven of Swords. But I believe that what the person isn't telling you, looking at their main energy, is that regardless of what's going on, because when I clarify this with the romantic intentions, you're going to understand what I'm trying to say to you a little bit more, Aqua. But there is an energy of defending oneself. A lot of what is going on here is the fact that they don't listen. You'll see them fall. You'll step in, male or female, and try to give them some of your advice. Some of it may be your fixed air. You know better. Okay. And let's face it, Aquas, you do have a bit of wisdom. And it annoys the hell out of you, depending on what your moon rising combo is. If you're an Aquarius sun, it annoys the hell out of you when people don't listen to you because you know. And I feel like this could be a situation where you're a little bit more emotionally intelligent than the person that loves you, this particular energy that I'm reading. And it doesn't matter. Once you make your mind up that you're all in, you're all in. It's rare that something will scare you. You already have sort of a detaching type of quality when you love. But when it comes down to stepping up and showing a person that you love, that you'll be there, you're unmatched. And I feel that there was a very selfish type of quality. This person wanted to basically keep you where you can be some sort of subservient to their needs, wants, and desires, and kind of put yours to the side. I feel like this is them speaking to you, more so what they're not telling you, but they want to bring justice to that whole thing. They're aware that they've done that because you're holding your ground with those Seven of Wands. You're like, no. I'm defensive and I am standing right here because this is where you put me. They really do want to bring justice in this, especially when I see what's clarifying it. I can tell you that in the heart place, I feel like this Nine of Swords is for the both of you guys. You can't get any sleep about this situation. I can tell you if you don't resonate with that particular card for describing yourself, Aqua, they definitely can't get a wink of sleep. The anxiety about the situation is just killing them because there's been some type of disruption. We do have the World and them wanting to break those old cycles and habits. And I believe that this card is very telling when we're talking about how they believe, they look at you this way. You're very nurturing. You're very together. There's a strong Capricorn reference that I'm feeling here, by the way. I feel this Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, but I feel more so Capricorn only because Cap is so close to you guys. Some of you guys may be on the cusp of Aquarius and Capricorn, and they see you for the nurturing, a beautiful, earthy person that you can be. You have just the amount, and this is for the small portion of you who have this. You have just enough of that beautiful fixed air. And you have just the touch of that beautiful, nurturing pinnacle, earth energy. And it's just unbeatable to them. Okay? Love yourself first could be what you're doing right now. You're choosing to block your emotions out because this situation has definitely become too stressful for you to deal with. Again, I believe intuitively that this is a newer connection, but you take it as it resonates. All right, we're going to go into Romance Angel. Clarifying my Seven of Wands is release your ex. I really do feel like this person brought in the energy of the ex into this particular relationship. You guys were together, you met, everything was fine. I don't know whether you found out that the timeline was off, I don't feel like it's third party. I don't see third party. I'm feeling like there was just certain things that they were not over. Okay. Calling in your soulmate is exactly what they're doing. They actually, you pulled your energy back, but they're not out of your energy. You pulled your energy back because you didn't want to deal with it. You got tired of the stop and go. They could have told you what was going on with this ex, and you just couldn't take it anymore. You're like, I can't. So you may have pulled your energy back, but they want things to go and they want things to be fair between you guys, and they're keeping you very, very still. Like, they're not allowing you to go anywhere mentally, energetically. Prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. That's it. They're praying. They're praying for a chance to make things right. The anxiety is killing them. They have a shitload of passion for you. That is my Prince of Wands. If you guys have not spoken to them or has not accepted their calls, because I feel like, Aquarius, you shut them out because they left you no choice. If you decide to accept their calls, or if you decide to hear from them or let them back in a little bit, they're going to express this to you. You are the new love. You have stirred them up in ways that they've never been stirred up before. And now they're realizing that you were the truth the entire time. You were not the illusion. You were the truth. You were love. You were not fear. They're understanding that. Okay. They're extremely attracted to you and have a lot of passion for you. We're going to go ahead and with the sacred soulmate for the calling in your soulmate and find out your soulmate lessons here. Yes. Release your ex, calling in your soulmate, passion, new love, attraction, and love yourself first. Okay, calling in your soulmate first is detours, okay? Divine intervention, delays, and detours. Ooh, we have reconciliation. Look at that. Clarifying, release your ex, the return of a past soulmate. That is what is happening. I'm going to go into new love. Oh, we got two. Recharge. Recharge. Retreat now is important for self-care. So this is what you did. You pulled your energy back to focus on Aqua and what they're doing. Oh, look at that. There we go. New love, or a new phase of love is beginning. So new love, clarifying new love. Hold on. There was one more, but I just want to show you that because that is so beautiful. And this is the World card. So if some of you guys were wondering, I know my romance angel is beat up, but if some of you guys were wondering whether this would, if you pulled your energy back, you probably didn't wonder. But if you let this person back in, I'm telling you that they're coming back. And they're feeling rejected right now. It's not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine intervention. We have two cards that's speaking of divine intervention. So I have two things to say about this divine intervention. You took a step back to recharge and regroup and focus on Aqua, okay? What I want to say to your cross watcher that's watching for you is that's exactly what you needed to do. Cross watcher, they needed to kind of take the step back and focus back on Aqua. They put too much into you and they don't feel like they got a return in their investment. If you're feeling rejected by that, then don't feel rejected by that, because if you want them to open up, give them the space that they need. They don't need space like an earth sign. But I do feel an earth sign reference here. I do feel that there's strong Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, but I'm feeling pulled toward more Capricorn. As far as you are concerned, Aqua, your cross watcher, or the person that's watching for you, or the person that loves you, as I refer to them, is coming back. They made a mockery of this first go round, and this time they've learned the necessary things that they need to learn, and what they want to do is reconcile. We have reconciliation right here. I think that they realized that they brought past energy into this, but the passion for you is burning very, very bright. They respect what you're doing right now because they had to take a step back as well. Your rejection, or you're shutting them out and not accepting their calls, or pulling your energy back, because you're not mean. You can be, but I don't think, you know, for the most part, you don't want to be mean but you just kind of slowly backed off and kind of pulled your energy back. And I think that by doing that, it's definitely leaving them with their thoughts. And that's exactly what needs to happen, okay? So we're going to go ahead and bring this home. I feel like they're on their way. The passion for you burns very, very bright. And what they want is another chance. Now, the first reading was talking about another chance to make things right because that card came out. I don't necessarily feel like this is a whole full-blown breakup as dramatic as it was in that reading. The week 1 reading was, I really called out more so of an established relationship because there was a 10 of Pentacles. I remember that. In this particular reading, there's more passion and attraction. I feel like this is on the newer end, the younger side of things. Not necessarily from an age perspective, but just from time. So I hope that that resonates with you because you are the new love. You stirred them up in ways that they've never been stirred up before. And actually, this separation of sorts, I don't feel like it was a big, huge blow up. I do not see the tower here. But I will say, this was exactly what they need. This was the wake-up call that they needed in order to appreciate you more. So for those of you who want this relationship back or had every intention on reconciling, or reconciliation is here, okay? So release your ex, calling in your soulmate, passion, new love, attraction, and love yourself first. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I certainly hope that this resonated. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. Bye, Aqua.